for some of you that are diligent, you really want to take this key to another level. All right, this is gonna be very helpful to you. So I wanna keep this recorded live on my YouTube. Just a moment. Okay. All right. So I think we're set. Okay, good. So how many of you? So did you guys go type we are live and ready to learn and end on the chat? Did you guys type it on chat? Let me see if I can put this here. So it's straightforward. All right. Is it okay here? Let's see. I hope it's not going to disturb me. Okay. Did you guys type up? Well, let me check. Let me quickly check right now. The fun is when we participate together, we raise our energies together. You know, it makes it all fun and unique. So I have the opportunity and privilege to share some certain things with you guys. You guys have an opportunity and privilege to let other people know something is being shared. Okay. So when I said it's only two of you that are on this place right now, actually went, is it two? Let me see. Only two of you. Okay, abstract. Okay, Lashonda, Kiki, Madam Shay. So how about the rest of you? All right. I need you guys to comply. Go share. We're live and ready to learn and end. That's beautiful. It's more like it. So let's talk about earning money. So there are different ways to earn money in the Forex market as a trader. There are different concepts of trading. Now, the most unique and well-known, the most approach and well-known opportunities in the market is day trading. These are people looking to make money, looking to see opportunities every day in the market, you know, and it's even brought down into a concept of trading cost capping. It means you're looking for multiple opportunities within the seconds, within the minutes, within the hours of a day. Now, for every rapid opportunity, placement in the market comes with a rapid risk. Okay, I need everybody to write the word rapid risk on chat. I want to give you guys a concept of risk in trading. Okay, your knowledge of the concept of risk in trading will change because the whole idea of trading is risking. Okay, so if the question is asked right now, how many of you think you really know how to lose in the market? All right, put 10 on the chat. If you are asked by a professional, do you know how to lose in trading? All right, what would be your response? No, let me ask the question differently. Not if you have lost or if you lose. Do you know how to lose in trading? What will be your response? It's a very unique question. It's a very beautiful timeline in trading that you can answer this question. If you can't answer this question, then you've not really reached the place when you can answer the question that I know how to make money in trading. Okay? Because if you don't know how to lose, then you don't know how to make money. You know, the reason a lot of people are having challenges in trading is not simply because they don't know how to trade. It's because they don't know how to risk. Am I making sense? All right. Put sense on the chat if I'm making sense. So the whole concept of this call, I want to show you guys, okay, the different concept of learning how to lose in trading. Yeah, trading is about opportunity, and every opportunity in the market to make money gives you a certain level of risk. The question is, do you understand risk trading? A lot of people can understand candlestick. A lot of people can understand charts pattern. A lot of people can understand market structure, trend, the approach of technical analysis. A lot of people love the concept of fundamental trading, but not many people really deal, all right, with the real structures of risk trading. Okay, so every strategy is valid, but what can invalidate or make your strategy look bad or unfruitful is your risk structure, your risk management. That is why risk management takes almost up to 40% in trading. 40% of your, so it takes care of your 40%, okay, of your foundation of success. Almost 30 to 40%. because risk management has to do with the person. The skill has to do with the market. Psychology has to do with the market and the person. So do you guys love that? Can we deal with this today? If you guys are excited that we should do it, and the reason I can talk about, there are so many opportunities of my information today, so many facets of how my information could uh give you ideas from the past. Okay, because if you can understand your past trading, your future trading is already settled. If you can understand your past ignorance, all right, your future knowledge is already taken care of. Many of you are ignoring so many beautiful things every day in the market, every day in the concept of learning and training, every day in the concept of training and mentorship. You're ignoring things that are very viable for your success. Okay, until someone points it out to you. Let me be a leverage to point out some certain things. Okay. What's the whole idea of waking up in the market and looking at the chart? What is the whole idea of you looking at the chart? Every one of you is a trader today, right now, right on the chart. The whole idea of waking up, looking at the chart to trade. What's your idea? All right. When you wake up and you look at the chart, what's your primary? Okay. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you want to engage a trade? Okay. So are we ready for the training? I need you guys to be fast so I can cover a lot. We may not finish with this today, but there are certain trades that I'm going to tell you guys that I am looking at. Okay, I have given you guys, but some of you, can I tell you the truth? I gave you this trade. No, I'm recording already. Okay, I gave you these trade ideas, but some of you, okay, you only made little out of these ideas. Before I'll give you my trade idea, there are certain things I get to tell you, because why? I'm coming from the risk value into the profit value. Okay, not profit value into the risk value. I do not analyze for profit. I analyze for risk. Because why? For every risk value presents a profit value. You see this information I'm sharing right now? Some of you get to it. Okay, what are you really talking about? Because why? The concept of educating you to be profitable was lost when you were pointed into the market. Okay, so I need you guys to give me permission to dive deep into this serious concept. So I have some beautiful ideas. So I've been giving you guys trade every Tuesday. Last Tuesday, I gave you guys some amazing trade. On Monday and Tuesday, I was live with you guys on Monday and Tuesday last week. And I gave you guys trade on Monday and Tuesday. Gold was a very beautiful perspective. How many of you remember my gold trade? And I told you the opportunities of gold. If you're a trader that can understand the concept of gold and its liquidity value, you are rich for life. You are a self-secure trader just by understanding the volatility structure or liquidity structure of the currency called gold. When you're still playing in the Forex environment, you're still trying to reduce, you're trying to learn in a safe environment, but you get into volatilities like, you get into volatile structures like gold, man, crazy. You're advancing. That's where the money is. That's where a lot of the money in the market, volatility, liquidity, okay? Euro USD, AED USD, all these currency pairs, they have little liquidity, compared to the major funds that are being pushed in the market. So I showed you guys USD JPY, and I told you where USD JPY was coming to, and I told you that right about now USD JPY is coming to another liquidity structure. But the question is, where did it come from? Okay, and how did you capitalize on the risk? It's very, very important. It's not just being a trader. Some of you are suffering every day just to lose in the long run. Okay, you're suffering every day, missing opportunities just to overall, in the long run, lose. Okay, the whole idea of trading. So I asked the question and said to analyze the market. What's the reason of analyzing the market? What's your idea of analyzing the market? This is very serious. Okay, if you can't answer this question and it's precisely very, very real to you, then you are a gambler. So I need everybody to type me on the chat right now. When you look at the Forex market and you want to trade, what is your primary idea of analyzing the market to trade? Okay. Everyone on the chat, type it on the chat. So this is where it starts from. This is what makes you a trader. I know some of you are thinking, but this is where it starts from. Can you guys hear me? If you don't know, if you feel you don't know, it's okay to say, I don't know. It makes it even faster for me. When you look at the market, whether you're a technical trader, a fundamental trader, all right, or an emotional trader, sentimental trader, when you look at the market, at any point in time you're analyzing the market and you want to engage the market, what's your primary idea to engage in or analyzing the market? Okay. All right, so it's coming right now. Yeah, okay, I don't know, very honest. I like that, Daniel. Okay, Joy said to know the next point when to enter the market. For what reason do you want to enter the market? That's the question. What's the reason you're entering the market? All right. There's a primary idea. The reason I'm using the word idea, not rather than reason. Okay. Many of you, if I say reason, you will say to make money. Okay. All right. But if I say idea, what's your idea of the kind of money you want to make? So I'm really just throwing it out already. So the next point, looking for the opportunities to make profit. Okay. To see what I am able to risk if the risk is worth taking. All right. Looking for the setting risk to reward. You say you analyze the market to decide your entry position, your take profit, and your risk percentage. Okay, market structure. So the primary idea of trading the market is market structure. Honestly, what comes to mind every day morning is to see if I get the opportunity, an opportunity today. What's your name? You say to be profitable. Okay, so let me start from here. Okay. You see how I have so many supposed answers running in my head to this, but I will really stick with a humbling. I don't know. Okay, and I want to learn this. I love that. I love that. Thank you for that. Okay. So let me help you. I hope you guys are with your notes and you are with your mind to learn. Okay. Hoping not to lose to the market. So let me share with you a concept. This is not a concept of being profitable in trading. The concept of a profitable trader, okay, or the concept of an investor who trades. The primary idea of learning the skill of trading and to engage the skill is to find opportunities to invest. All right, so write that down. Number one, to find opportunities to invest. So there's going to be a little twist to my answer right now because the question I asked has two answers, and those two answers belongs to two different kinds of people. I'm going to school you. I mean, if you're ready for me to go, should I still continue? The reason many of you will not do fine, even in the next 6 months, you will look like you just started, or all you've done is not really bringing you to a point of you're struggling. Let me just use that word struggling. Everybody can relate to that word struggle. Many people don't like to struggle in the market, but let me tell you, the reason you're struggling is because you're ignoring, like I said, you're ignoring valuable information and instructions that will cause you to be successful. There's a concept of success, okay? How you do anything is how you do everything as a trader. Trading can settle you for life, but the question is, do you want to be settled? That's the question. I need you guys to give me an answer. Trading can settle you for life. Being a good trader is one of the best opportunities the world has provided that can settle an individual stresslessly. I'm hammering it right now so that you guys can love this training. You guys like this kind of talk. But to live a stressful life, a stressless life, comes with a consequence in the beginning foundation. There's a price to always pay, all right, for you to get to a position when you want to lay out stress. So the second one I said, so the primary reason, number one, is to find opportunities to what? Invest. The second one, which is mostly appreciated and mostly very important, is to find opportunities to learn. Type it on the chat. Okay. So the two basic idea of engaging the market as a trader, okay, is either to find opportunities to learn or to find opportunities to invest. Now I can tell you over less than 10% of the people in the market could really or would have really mastered the act of investing in trading. Hence, the most sneaky and appropriate way to get to know how to invest in the market is to go through the opportunities of learning the market. I'll break this down. This is a very huge, it's a powerful concept of trading, education. I'm not going to do all of it today, but I just want to give you guys the foundation. Then we get into the market and I'll show you guys why I'm teaching you this. Okay. We have a lot to offer, but less time. Okay, good. So the people who are doing great in this market have found the concept, have mastered the concept of investing. But I can tell you this truth, okay? These are less than 10% of people. So if I tell you find an opportunity to invest in the market right now, that's the skill many of you don't know how to. Okay. Hence, one of the fastest and beautiful way to invest in the market is to go through the opportunities of learning the market. So Kenry, how is the idea of finding up? So when I engage the market, the first thing I want to do, or the first thing I see, I want to find opportunities to scale. So I want to show you guys something. This will make sense. Like I said, there's a theory aspect of this class, but I want to make it a practical one. All right. So every strategy, so for those of you on Instagram right now, since I'm sharing my screen, this is not going to be important. So if you are following my YouTube, you guys go jump on my YouTube so that you guys get this training. Okay. But I'm going to leave here right now. Okay, good. So I want to get Instagram out of the way. I give opportunities. So I'm going to start with gold. Okay. So I've trained you guys. For those of you that have, if you are not in gold right now, oh, but you can actually buy gold right now. So let me give a trade idea first. All right. Gold is going to move. Gold is going to move. Gold is going for technical approach, man. The technical approach is crazy. The risk is loud, but if you don't want to miss this move, you can actually buy gold now. It has a strong risk value, but it has a powerful reward. So yeah, you could take. So let me just one-to-one. Let's just start with this first. So you can actually take gold right now. Put your stop loss at 2582.809. Okay. I'm already in it for a buy. A buy? Yeah, I did a couple of buy already. I was waiting for a break. I mean, 4 hours, right? Good. I was waiting for a 4-hour break. So it's a learn and earn session. I'm not going to be distracted by the trade ideas. Don't worry. I promise not to be distracted by the trade ideas. Our German 30 is almost at TP1, right? Oh, okay. So good. Let's go to gold. What, are you serious? Let's see. Not bought my gold. Okay, let's see. I've not bought. I thought I bought it already. What was I doing? Yay. I've missed opportunities on gold. I've missed my grand opportunities on gold. All right, good. So let me just buy. Many of you are going to start asking right now. One of the most important questions you want to ask, what's the stop loss? Am I correct? So 258, I'm going to give you guys a stop loss because you guys are asking. Is it 25?
That's a risk to reward stop loss. 2582.809. 2582.809. Did I get it right?
Yeah.
So what's the concept of this trade idea? Many of you took this trade right now. All right. So many of you are going to love this trade. But do you guys remember when I called this trade and I said, based on this liquidity, okay? So this was the liquidity I called this trade. You guys can see the risk to reward on this trade. And I said, all right, this is the sell side liquidity. When this rate and it closes above and it gives me, what did I say this trade is going to give? All right, that is going to make me get in on the trade. So I said the third wave is actually a strong wave. Okay, so this is wave one, and this market comes back here. So I gave a trade around here. All right, only some of us got the trade. Then I did another one that I sent on, I was it on Tuesday. I said if this market breaks this area, okay, so you guys, I want you guys to see it. I said if this market breaks this area. So this was the first, this was a trade called on gold. This first one called on gold that if it breaks this area, retests this area, we're going to sell. That's around here. And I gave what? That we should follow this liquidity drive. So this is a liquidity drive. I said this market was going to get down here. And this is the next area is going to start buying based on liquidity. Okay. Now, when you look at this potential, what would you call this trade and this risk? Is actually a 1 to 6% ratio. It means if you invested $100, all right, family. Sorry. So if you invested $100, you have probably made $600 from this market. The question I want to ask is, when you people took this trade, did you see $600 or you saw take profit? Be very honest in the chat. What did you see? Did you see $600 or you saw TP? You saw, or you just wanted an opportunity to hit take profit? This is a fine review for you guys to understand what trading is already really about. Okay. Many of you struggle with opportunities in the market, all right, because you do not have the concept of settling for liquidity. Every market, every Tuesday market, I come and I show you what I am looking at, okay, where the liquidity is starting, where the liquidity is going. And week after week, I keep showing you what the market has done in different pairs, where it started from, where it's going. All right, because my whole trading is not for stop loss or take profit. It's for opportunity, all right, to learn how to risk. I see opportunities in the market, but the question is not many people know how to capitalize on these opportunities because why? They have the concept of not losing in trading. So guess when I called this trade? When I called this trade, I first got in here. Okay, I first got in. My first time of entering this trade, okay, was around here. I think here. When this market broke down, came back again. I think I took this, okay, somewhere around here. Okay, yes. When this market come, I took this trade, okay? It did a bit of take profit, which is 1, all right? And the other ones came back to even and took me out. And I got in again, okay? I got in again, and guess what? It took me out. Now, if you are of the concept of stop loss and take profit, what would you have done to this trade? You guys talk to me on the chat. The moment this trade takes you out on this market, what would you have done? If you understand this simple concept, it will change your trading game forever. I promise you. If you're honest enough, talk to me on the chat. You guys are thinking. I'm not only going to show you good, I'm going to show you the different pairs. Some of the pairs I already called them for you guys. Okay. And how you're treating it is what defines you as a trader. Many people leave opportunity if these opportunities have hit them on their stop loss, maybe once, maybe twice. Oh, they go find the next trade. Hey, let me show you guys and tell you guys something. There's a season to plant. All right, there's a season to reap. The concept of sowing and reaping affects every logical, interlogical relationship in the world. Every concept of money, every concept of words, relationship, the concept of having and giving, all right, of giving, having, and receiving affects everything. When you look at a market and it has an opportunity, that market has a timeline. Just because you're expecting it to play at a certain timeline, all right, based on your expectation, doesn't define the timeline of when the market is going to play out. But guess what? The market is going to play out. The question is, did you lay your investment on your expectation, or you laid your investment on the happening of that market? Okay, because for every time you leave a certain market you have invested, it's like planting, and because your seeds are not coming out, you leave that seed and you're going to another place to plant, and the seeds are not coming out, you leave that place and you're going to another place to plant. What's going to happen over a period of time? You guys talk to me, okay? What's going to happen over a period of time? You're not going to be a successful farmer who's going to have successful harvest. Those who have successful harvest are those who plant, nurture, wait, because they understand their season. Even if there is a delay is, see, the happenstance of that market is inevitable. But if I have invested in it, I would reap in it. Are you guys getting what I'm saying? It's very serious. Okay. So when I get a good, I'm a swing trader, which means if I get a good trade based on liquidity, two important part of the market is buy liquidity and sell liquidity on a good range. Okay, whether you want to scalp the market, whether you want to day trade, the most important time to day trade and scalp is when market comes to strong liquidity levels. So when you find a market, all right, in a premium liquidity level or a discount liquidity level, what should you be doing as a trader? Waiting for the market to present opportunities for liquidity drive. But because many traders have the concept of take profit and stop loss, they miss liquidity drive because it doesn't happen, or probably they get, see, I get in market, sometimes it's not ready. Okay, that is why I tell people the way I trade is, if I see opportunity, I trade. I can wait for market structure. I can wait for trend opportunity, trend approach. I can wait for I first take technical approach. The trade I just took on gold right now is a technical approach. Okay, but guess what? In the next couple of days, I'm going to get in on market structure approach. It's going to, see, because I do understand one thing in trading. If it does not play this liquidity right now, it's going to drive to the next liquidity. But guess what? Whether I place this liquidity, I'm going to go back into the market, or the next liquidity, where is the market? The market is on discount, which means I should be looking for buys. Am I making sense? Gold is on discount right now. Sorry. Gold is on discount right now. All right. I'll stay on gold for a while. So this is the discount level on gold. What happened here? This is called raid. So this market has raided this liquidity. Okay. It's either it's going to move, but if this market does not move, okay, where is the next liquidity level is going to drive to? Let me go on a day. If this market, so this market still has the opportunity to drive down, okay? But now, if it doesn't drive down from this level, the next liquidity level is going to be this level. Okay, which is still far apart. Okay, there's something here. Let's look. There's a range here. But this liquidity level has presented itself. So we are in. The market is presently in, is reacting to what? A buy-side liquidity level right now. So technically, this trade is on. So where do you put your stop loss? If you're taking this trade, technically, your stop loss is supposed to be above, right below here. Okay, which is the next low. So technical approach, you should have engaged this trade. Okay, where are you taking it to? So you can take it to the next high. So when this market bought this area, this is actually the high. So you could say overall, I'm driving this market back here. Okay, there's a concept of exit, but this trade idea, this is the opportunity. All right. Now the question is, how do you manage this opportunity? There are different approaches. So I just showed you guys first. What's the first approach? Technical approach. The question is, did you take the technical approach? All right. Now I gave you guys a technical approach. And if it doesn't play out, I'd leave the trade. Okay. When this trade is going down, the next place I'll be waiting for it is here. But that doesn't mean I've left this position. But it means it's not ready, but the market is still on premium. I'm sharing this as a training, but I'll use it to also show you the trade idea I called here. Because what I'm doing right now is the same reason I got all of this move down. All right. Just to hold on. Where did I get this? So when you look between here and here, where is the market? The market, all of this region in the market is discount region. Okay, it means I can look for opportunities of buy anywhere around here. Okay, opportunities of sell anywhere. So market is in a good region of a buy, is in a good region of a buy-side liquidity. Technical approach is not a bad one. But if you want to be careful, you now slide into another type of approach. Okay, which is I'm giving you guys a market structure approach. I want to show you guys something else. All right. So this is a very strong, just still in the same spirit of training. Okay, there could be a trend approach. So there is market structure approach, there is technical approach, there is trend approach, there is price action approach. Kenry, okay, what is another way to price action action trade this market? So market is, so when you look at this right now, there's a high here, there's a low here, right? This is the present market. If this market makes a decision to break above this high, okay, and come back into this level, either the top of the high or any fair value gap within this area, this is what? A fly. That's price action. When the market breaks, so you want to layer the entry of price action to, okay, a high have been created. I will capitalize on momentum if this market drives up. Okay, so if it drives up, breaks a certain high, okay, it comes back into that certain high. That certain high becomes the next low. That's price action. You take it up. Okay. So if you're not doing technical, you want to do price action. The more you go from technical into another strategy, you increase, okay, your safety net. Am I making sense? Put sense on the chat. For those who are careful, okay, so I'm going to be giving you the different ways I approach market. That's why I'm giving you the different approach. Now, there is a trend approach, okay? So this market played a trend downstairs. So this is a trend. It means the trend is actually the limitation of this market. If this market breaks above the trend, the opposing trend, so and that takes a while, okay? It comes back into it. This is your trade. It happens most of the time, but it's going to take a while. As you slide into other strategy, it takes more time for you to wait for the trade. But that is how you learn how. That's how you lean on learning into investing. Many people don't like to go through this route. They just want to take profit. How am I going to capitalize on this market? No one knows. I tell you this. Even me as a trader, I don't know when this market is going to move. The only way I can move with this market is when I learn the different approach. I want to move with the market. I first take technical. I put a stop loss. And if you hit my stop loss, fine. I wait for the character of the market to form again. If it's not forming and going up, if it's consolidating, that's fine. The more it consolidates, the more it's final for me. Because why? I'll take it on price action. You see what I'm doing? I'm staying on the investment. It may take me, I've stayed in the market for 1 week, 2 weeks, just to make what a lot of people will not make in a month or two, all right? But I will stay investing, learning how, getting the opportunities to learn that market. So I'm learning every opportunity, I'm learning every ride, because the truth is I don't know when it's going to move. But the approach, the different approach is going to print it to me. The last one is the market structure approach. And that is something unique I've been training over the last couple of months. Is the most waited for, is the most accurate, is the most, but guess what? It takes a whole lot of time. Okay, there's a concept that if the market makes a certain move, a certain structure in the market, you can rely on it. Okay, so what is market structure? I'm going to clean a bit of this right now. Are you guys learning? Put learn on the chat. If you're following or tracking, put learn on the chat. All right, it's recorded, so you can go back and ask yourself questions. See the video and ask yourself questions. So again, why did you just say what you're getting? Because that's technical approach. I don't like to miss technical approach. It may just move. There are many trades that have moved from technical approach, but eventually when it wants to make a good move to the certain reward, it must make market structure. The only trade that can drive liquidity forcefully without market structure is fundamental trade. If every trade is going to drive into a day and into a week, it must make a market structure. Okay, so if any trade is going to drive liquidity into at least a minimum of 100 to 150 pips, it must certainly, all right, do a market structure in the 4 hours, in the 1 hour or the 4 hours. If a trade is going to hit the daily, the weekly levels, so when you set weekly trades, you set weekly positions, all right, the trade must, okay, almost over 90%, it must make a 1 hour or 4 hour, most of the time a 4 hour market structure, okay, before it's either going to drive liquidity on the bullish side or on the bearish side. I can, if I have time, I can show you guys. So if I'm looking at this risk to reward, I'm not just going to lean on technical areas. Technical area, I'll take my profit, I'll set profit, fine. But I can still be in technical trade and the market will come, do market structure, and I will get in other positions because I know the moment it establishes market structure, it's trying to tell me that I want to drive. Okay, because one, there has been a raid. Okay, so let me share this. Good. When I finish this, I'm just going to give you the different. I've called trades. There are trades. Every trade that I'm taking in the course of this week, I've called it already. So many, if you're here and you don't know the trade that I'm taking, that's probably you're not following me. Okay. Gold is a new one. I just told you now. Gold has hit our buy side liquidity. All right. USD/JPY is struggling around sell side liquidity. I'm going to give you guys. I've done a technical entry on USD/JPY. Then Euro USD has hit our buy side liquidity. I think GBP USD is almost. So I'm going to give you guys all the trade, but I want you guys to learn the approach of learning the trade, okay? Because you are where you have to learn. For every opportunity you learn your market, you are actually going to earn from it. But learn it. Don't just trade it. Don't trade what you do not know, except you are copying and pasting. Am I making sense? Put 5 on the chat if you got that. Okay, except you are leveraging for the purpose of mastery. Okay, except you are leveraging, someone gives you the trade, you just take it. But if you want to learn and perfect your trading, okay, trade to know before you trade to earn. So if I'm taking any position, I know it. That's why I don't need to do certain analysis before I tell you. If I tell you I'm in on this trade, you saw I just saw a gold right now, I took it. I don't need to do analysis to take it, all right? Because I know it's already in what? Blue side liquidity. It's either I respect it or I don't. And if it doesn't respect it, it gives me more opportunity to tell me, okay, this trade is trying to play foul. Because what does the trade? The liquidity providers in the market, what do you think is their main game in trading? Fighting small side liquidity to gain huge side liquidity. So all the spot traders in the market, when you take position, little did you know that your position are being overseen by those who have the opportunity to give it to you or take it from you. Okay? Did you guys know this? There are people who see all of your entries in the market and they can drive liquidity to either take it from you or give it to you. And now when they are giving it to you, it's because they are taking it from someone. They are taking it from someone else. So yours is not big enough. So they can leave you to take it. But because if there is a strong side liquidity, market will always move in the direction of liquidity. But before market will naturally move on price action or price range or liquidity drive, what it does first is it will manipulate certain levels. So if an area is very strong in the market, first thing you want to watch out for is manipulation. So imagine if there is going to be a manipulation, how certain can you set your stop loss? Because that stop loss you're putting is actually the print of liquidity. For any time you take a trade and you put a stop loss, you have printed liquidity for the opportunity of manipulation. All right. Put 5 on the chat if you're finding the information I'm sharing with you. But this is why a lot of people make mistake in the market. Well, not necessarily not mistake. I won't call it mistake. It's just is it ignorance? Ignorance is when there is availability of information, but you're not just paying attention. Okay, I'll call it a stage. Okay. The moment you begin to understand the stages on how the market really plays, there are certain things you won't do. Or even if you do them from a standpoint of understanding how to do them. So when I take a trade in the market and I'm setting a stop loss, I'm not setting a stop loss because I want to win the trade. I am setting a stop loss because that is what I am willing to give so that I can learn if the trade is ready or not. Okay? To learn the trade. That's what I'm willing to pay for my learning of the trade. So I pay for learning of the trade because why? I know where the trade is going, but how much am I going to pay right now? Because why? I do not own the opposite side. The trade may move opposite, but this is what I am willing to give to move. If it's not ready, I'll wait for another position. That is why I allow my risk. I can enter different approach and I give risk for every approach. You can see that the concept is not to win the trade, and it has helped me not to battle trades. Because one of the core reasons people lose in the market, it's not because their positions are bad. It's because they don't know how to manage their emotions when they lose. So they get into revenge trading. They begin to fight the market. So a candle may take you out and you see the market coming back. Say, oh, why did this candle take me out? Let me get back in. How many of you fought that emotion? All right, put 100 on the chat. And it's taking you out. Oh, you're getting back in. And you're not following a risk. I've gotten entries multiple times in an area. Okay, that's because I understand the leverage. If I'm going to risk $100, let's say per se, into an area, I may get in first with $20. And it's not going my way, again, I get in with $10. I still have $70 to take the trade. And guess what? Even the trade moves, it means I have safeguarded $80. And that trade is going to give me an extra $50, $40. So I don't have to fight the market. I just have to start learning the entries. Okay, preparing for the worst case scenario. So let's say this one doesn't go, I shoot again. And it's moving, I shoot again. All right, it's going in my direction, I wait for the next approach. That's why I love to start entering from technical approach. Because why? It gives me the opportunity to ride. So if it's riding on technical approach and it's not falling as long as it has raided, okay, I will start getting into other, this is not a session to train the different approach of trading, but I'm just talking on them so you guys can understand that there is work to do. Okay, if you do not get off the zone of emotional trading, you can never be a successful trader. Sentimental traders are not successful traders. Okay, you don't trade on your emotional sentiments. You trade based on logic. All right, you trade based on practice to mastery. I've done something over and over again. I know how to do it by data, okay, or by logic. So, and when you eliminate, the only way to eliminate emotions is to present yourself with data and logic analytically. Am I making sense? So put sense on the chat if you guys are getting this. So learn to move off the concept of just taking for, so many times you guys are in a group, I call a trade. And sometimes the trade is not ready, moves and hit a stop loss. The question is, how do you react to the stop loss? Do you react to my analysis or you react to the emotion of that stop loss? Oh, that trade has hit stop loss, it's gone. I'll come back again, I'll tell you the trade has moved. But the question is, you did not get in. Because why? While I was training the opportunities and I was telling you what you should do for this trade, and now we are getting in, you're not following the idea, you're following the trade. So you miss out on the idea because you were just invested on the trade. How many of you are victims of what I'm saying right now? Be honest. So when I've given an idea on gold, and inside the idea is a trade. But many of you just saw the trade. You've gone on your broker right now, you took gold. But while I am analyzing the trade, I'm giving you the entire idea, how it may move, the different ways it may move, but you did not buy into that learning. So that when it begins to move this concept, you can understand how to treat it. So when the trade hits your, when the market hits your trade, either on a profit or stop loss, either you are out or you're out in profit or you're out in what? Stop loss. But you never learned anything about the trade because all you did was just to enter a position, a trade position. How many of you, you know you're very good at what I'm saying right now? Move the next level. There's always a next level. Okay. So right now, market has raided to this level. So that level becomes my stop. That's why I gave you guys a stop loss below here. Because the next stop loss was supposed to be here, and it's too far away. Many of you do not have the equity on gold to trade that type of, even if you're using a 001. If you have $100, this could blow your account. I don't know how. Okay, so many people don't have the equity for gold. That is why you can't take this. But over the between now and next week, or even upper week, gold is going to be buying this area. If it's not buying this area, it's going to come here. Okay, so the lower it comes, amen. The lower it comes, the more opportunity or profit it gives you and I. Because why? This is a buy-side liquidity. And gold, over the last 50 years, many of you do not look at history in trading. All right? You do not look at history. Let me open up another gold. One of the things you don't know, just like I said, there are other things I'm going to talk about. So this is 3 months. Let me go to a month. All right. What do you see on gold? What would you say is constant with gold over the last years? I need everybody to type it on chat. You guys trade markets you don't know. All right. Type it on chat. It's bullish. Okay. Which means for every opportunity or buys you get on gold, you are on the safe side on the long run. So I'm on the monthly right now. So I could decide to say, okay, where can this market fall to? Like, watch. If market decide to drive liquidity, the next monthly liquidity this market is going to drive, okay, is here. This is a strong liquidity level on the monthly rate, okay? It's unlikely that this market is going to come here. So on the monthly, what I can do as a monthly trader, a spot trader, I can find out, why am I picking this? I can begin to find out, okay, what are the psychological levels? Where is this? On gold. So I may begin to find the 61.8, 50% and 61.8, and here we have it. Okay, so this is another approach in trading. Okay, so that is, so I could live here and say, as a monthly trader, if market, oh man, this is huge money. If I'm able to allow this market come here, huge money for me, because every buy opportunity on gold is legendary, profitable. But the only problem you're going to have is what risk are you going to give for your measure of profitability? Okay, so now that I have this, I can switch to a smaller time frame. I don't know why I'm educating you guys on gold today. All right. So I can switch to a smaller time frame. I can now begin to find positions. So I can tell you, if I want to trade this, there are different ways I can trade this for a sell, and I can also trade it for a buy. So market is on what? So if I'm looking at where I analyze from, where is market? I don't want to say anything. Where is market right now? Is it on premium or it's on discount? From where I analyze from right now, is market on premium or is on discount? Okay, only if he or she is gonna is gonna appreciate this training I'm giving to you guys. All right. So a lot of you are saying the different things. Some are saying premium, some are saying discount. So let me go back to the monthly. Okay. So this is the present range of the market. This is the present range of the market. So this is a bullish range, right? So in this bullish range, if market is making a decision right now, where do you think the market is right now? Is it on premium or is it on discount based off on this range? Market is on premium. So the timeline you're looking at a trade would tell, the timeline liquidity would tell if market is on premium or discount. And if market is on premium, it means it has the power to sell. So despite the fact that we're looking at a buy on gold right now, that doesn't mean gold is in a bullish level. It's in a bullish level based on the liquidity, the timeline of liquidity you're looking at. But the overall timeline liquidity on the monthly, all right, is on premium. So it means some people, while you are looking at a buy, now some people are still just invested in sell. True or true? So how can you begin to follow the sellers? Let me give you guys a cut. Trading is very unique when you just know how to trade. Learn how to trade, okay? You will be less emotional. So let's go back into the daily. So now that I know that market is on what? Market is on what? Premium. I can decide to say, okay, I want to stay on the safe side. There is a destination market is coming to. So first there's a destination here, another is a destination here, which means liquidity drivers from here can begin to take this market down here. There's a different way I can begin to take this trade. One is price action. So here is price action. What does this mean? If market breaks this level right now, there's going to be a strong pull on the downside. It's going to come back into a level, maybe a fair value gap on the smaller time frame, okay? Or it's just going to hit this level and liquidity is going to drive it back to this level. That's technical price action approach, okay? So if a daily breaks below this area and close successfully below this area, that is even candlestick approach. You can just sell the market. But the thing is, where are you going to put your stop loss? Normally, when you're taking a trade on premium like this, your next level of stop loss is that you're going to put it above here. Many people do not have the account quality to take this kind of trades. But if the trade is called, some of you will jump in, but you do not know the character of the trade. Are you guys enjoying my training today? I don't know if you're learning something. You're learning deep. Put deep on the chat. Okay. So, Cambry, what's going to be the best approach? So trades like this that's on premium, you could begin to analyze, okay, a trend approach. What do you see here right now? Okay, there is an active trend on the day. All right, there's an active trend on the day. So one of the things you could look at, you can look at for the outlaw concept. Market may break below. So I have to wait for market to break below. Okay, come back into this concept, anywhere around this concept, and I'll begin to look for a sell down here. That will reduce my risk, all right, to lower time frame. Okay, that is a way I can begin to want to invest on this market. And when I invest, the risk to reward is magical. It's crazy. Okay, so there are different ways depending on your microscope or your what are you looking the market with. Okay, there is why you're buying, someone else is selling. The question is, what strategy, what concept are you trading? So and the reason I'm giving you so that you can kill your confusion. Many of you are trading under confusion because of the lack of knowledge. All right. So why am I telling you? So my next entry on gold based on my previous analysis. So if the market makes a decision to come down here, it's still fine for me. Why? Because if I take a trade here, put my stop loss here, chances are more of the time my trade is going to hit profit levels. Why? Gold is always on a consistent bullish momentum over the last couple of years. So if I got good, if it comes down, it's giving me more opportunity to win. That's if I'm a swing trader, except I'm just a get it and out. All right. So before I get into the other trades that I have, okay, and how you guys can treat them, because we took this, just like I'll come next week right now. I'm showing you guys this right, and I'll come next week and I'll tell you, hey, fam, take this trade. So I told you, we first got in on a technical approach. Now we get in on a price action approach, and the market dropped. All right, well over 1,000 pips. And now that's 1,400 pips. And now the market is in next buy level, okay? And we can take this market back up. You can decide to follow it back up, or you can decide to take 50% of it if you want to be safe. So when the market makes a move, you want to be safe, secure all your, you want to secure all your investments, get your risk out, okay? Take 50%. It means exit here, because why? Market can hit here and still keep falling, because why? The market is on premium on daily and monthly. Does that make sense? So you're not overzealous, so you can exit. You can begin to exit your big positions here and leave small positions, all right, to right. Am I making sense? So exit and leave small positions. So if you're trading the trade, you can exit all 70%, leave 30% to write up to give you all of this. And at the end of the day, you still make a lot of money. Okay. If it doesn't go, so my next analysis or my next session I'm going to have with you guys, if I'm looking at gold, is it, so it has done technical, is it going to do market structure? We get in on market structure. For those of you who are missed, some people are not on this class right now, they will miss the technical entry. Okay. All right. So what's the market structure entry? So you guys know, you're going to see it. I'm always leaving my chart. So now the market has raided. So this is the buy side liquidity. It has raided, formed a low. It has to now give me what? A new low for me to establish that this market is forming bullish market structure. So the next thing, it has to break structure. All right. So one is, there is already what? A break of, so if there's a, for this market to move, there's a break of structure. For this market to move this way, there's a break of structure. If there are two break of structure and there are two lows, higher lows, okay, market has formed a bullish structure. The next thing I'm going to look out for is a shift level. So where are the shift levels? All right. This is a shift level. This is a shift level. This is going to be the shift level because the market has created a high. All right. This is going to be a shift level. So if the market comes back into any of those levels, I'll take a trade. And I'll leave my stop loss either here, that lower here. Beautiful. Does this make sense? So this is market structure. For every drive that the market is going to have on a strong run, the market is going to make a third wave. Okay. A third wave is always going to be seen in the market before it moves strong. So let me take this out so you guys can see what I just said. So this is wave one. This is a break of structure. This is wave two. This is a break of structure. What do you have here? What drove the market to that liquidity level? Wave three. Okay. Are you guys following me? So just do what I did right now. Take your time. Go look at every major wave in the market. You're going to find out that if the market creates a structure, okay, look at this right now. So on a 1 hour, look at gold. Okay, when this market hit this depth, what it did is, okay, so this was, okay, let me take the low from here. So this was a low. So this was a low. So this was a low. All right, and this was a low. What do you have here? So when this market created this low, it formed this. So there's a break of structure here. There's a break of structure here. So when market breaks structure, what are you looking for? All right, you're always looking for market. So there are different approach of entry. See that it comes back, all right, into this. So this market literally did not come depth into this low, all right, or this low. Like I said, gold is a prostitute. Most times it don't, but the third wave is always the major move. Okay, so market moves. This is a third wave, and that third wave did a lot of. You can see how it moved. All right. So gold. I'm on gold right now. So gold, if you look at Euro USD, GBP USD, you're gonna find that. So in this slide, I hope you guys understand how you guys are going to treat gold right now. So gold is on the buy. All right. So I've gotten in on technical. The next thing is that I'm waiting in on either price action. So this is price action. Inside of this is price action. So anyhow you meet this trade, okay, when this market breaks this level and comes back into this level, you can get in on price action. Put your stop loss below here. Okay, or you could just wait for, do you spot two levels? When you see it, you can trade it. Let me go to USD JPY. Okay, so yeah, we got in on USD JPY yesterday I said if this market hits here, close, all right, take your entry, and here's going to be your first TP. I always like to take first TP 1-to-1. So did this trade do 1-to-1 yesterday? Amazingly, yes. All right. But many people don't get to watch their trade. Hence, they just rely on take profit. So if I set this area as my take profit, or I've given you guys as take profit, okay, you would have missed 1-to-1, which is fine. Okay. And the trade is going up. It means it's not ready for this liquidity level, but it moved. So if you were just about, let me first take 1-to-1, this market moved 1-to-1 as a take profit level yesterday. All right. But I did not take it. Okay. Because what I was looking for is the market to drop down, but it's not dropping down. What am I going to do? All right. So where is my next liquidity level? Since this market is not dropping down, my next liquidity level is here. Okay. So if this market comes here, I already have a technical area. And if I take a technical area, yeah, I already gave you guys a trade, right? So USDJPY has a sell limit here. And the overall stop loss on a sell limit here, so if I'm shorting this area, normally technical area, I have to set the next high as my stop loss. And if you look here right now, this is the next high. So I put it all right there, and I look at that range. So this is the range of the market. So this is my range. It means I'm driving my profit all the way down here. Okay. And what do we have there? It's a almost 1 to 5 ratio. So if I'm taking technical and putting stop loss, yes, I'm leaving it. Am I making sense? So this is the next trade on USDJPY. If it's not respecting this area, technical is going to respect this area. But that's the range. Doesn't mean you should set the technical and leave your TP here. That would be stupid of you because the first move may not get down here. So what you do is always exhibit your reward. The moment you hit your reward 1-to-1, so if the market hits here right now, I'm first going to exit. I think around this area, okay, I'm going to exit my take profit and break even my entry. Break even means I'm getting myself off risk in the market, and I want to lean only on reward. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure that if the market, so this is what I said. Okay, so I make sure that the market hits here, I'm going to exit here because this is the next floor. All right, it's the next floor. If market hits, this is the next floor. Does that make sense? I want to exit here. So I'm just giving you the idea now so that I can say, did you pay attention to the idea or you just paid attention to the trade? All right, put 100 on the chart. So USDJPY, the next big trade on USDJPY, all right, is the next liquidity. That's next because market is on premium. If you're looking at this range right now, market has been driving down from here, okay? So market has driven down, and we took all of this. If you followed my trades over the last month, I've been giving different positions on USDJPY. I actually bought this area. So what I told you guys is market will move. Watch this. So this is my first low. This is a high. All right. What did market create? It created another low. Let me change this just a moment. Where is the settings? Okay. Let me just take this. This is another one. So what does this make this? All right. What do we have? There's a low, a second low, and there's a break of structure and there's a break of structure. What are we going to do when that happens? All right. So I said, if there is a low, there's a second low. So this is the first wave. This is the second wave. And if there is a break of structure and there's a break of structure, what is market going to do? It's going to either come to this level, all right, or this level. And guess what? The market played it out. When it broke above, came to this level, we got a trade, and we rode this trade till we exited all our TPs. Okay, and now the market is in another range. So this is a range. So this is a range of the market. It means liquidity are driven back to this range. It's either the sellers are going to react or the market is going to keep bullying up, okay, to the next range. So it's either you wait for the next range or you exhibit this range right now. Does that make sense? So I'm waiting for liquidity drive. So all I need to do is to watch the character of the market. I'm showing you. So the next time so there's another liquidity level here. Because when this market drove, I'm on the 4 hour. When the market drove, it hit this level. Okay, so this is a sell side liquidity, but it's a short one. It's a 4 hour sell side liquidity. It's either going to hit it again, double top, and it's going to start selling. So it's either the market is on a premium level based on this range. So the market is on premium. So anywhere around this area is going to sell. Anywhere around this area is a sell level. Market is just struggling. But eventually, those who know the trade and lean on the trade are those who are going to eat the big move. Am I making sense? All right, put sense on the chart. So my USDJPY, that's my next position. I gave it to you guys already. Okay. I gave you guys Euro USD yesterday. Okay, and it's still struggling. I bought Euro USD. This is the buy side liquidity, and you guys should know something. Despite the fact that we're trading technical, that's why a lot of people miss out on opportunities. Okay, because they are only technically oriented. Follow the news. Follow what's happening around the world. Okay, follow what's happening with USD. A lot is happening in the market. So this is the next buy side liquidity. If it's not happening there, it's going to come to this level. Either way, all right. This market, so this is a buy side liquidity. That's why I bought technically. All right. And I put my stop loss below this low. So it's either the market buys it or it doesn't. But I've put my stop loss here. If it's not responding to it, okay, here is another technical level. So if you've not bought Euro USD, this is another technical level you can get in. Is either going to respect this range or it respects this range. Now, it did not respect this range. Now it's on the basis of this range. You can actually take the trade. Or you could just say, oh, Cambry, I want to be safe. All right, so let me do this right now. I want to be safe. I want to reduce my guess, my assumption is a buy side liquidity. If you want to be a safe trader, you reduce your opportunities to learn. So what you always look for strategies that gives you safety nets. So what I can tell you right now, the market is on serious discount. Okay. What you can expect is a very bullish run when people are no more aware of this discount level. So a better way to get in is now that market has mitigated this area. So I could call this area a rate of that mitigation. Okay. So let's look at this. So this is, let's just say this is a low. This is what I'm going to look at for if I want to reduce my risk level in trading. I want to reduce it to a very small structure. I would wait for this market, all right, to buy back into what? The buy side liquidity. When that happens, it may come, there may be a low, activate what? A bullish structure. But let it break the first level. All right. When that happens, I can now trade the net, because when this market makes move on the upside, it's going to leave gaps. All right. So there are different levels. Anytime, as long as there's a first break of structure, I can actually trade the next bullish structure. I can buy this area now that the market is above it. All right. I can take it up. This could be my first buy. So that's an approach. Okay. Another approach would be this structure I just formed here right now. It happens in various ways. So market can create like this. So this is this low. It comes up, creates another low, but it's still in what? Below the buy side liquidity. So what I can see is now there's a first break of structure. All right. And there's a second break of structure, market structure. I would trade the shift. What is the shift? When two break of structure has happened in the market after a liquidity raid, okay, the high it creates becomes the shift. So this is a shift or this is a shift. But I will take the one that is above the buy side liquidity, which is this. I'll start entering here, and this will be my move on the upside. When you do this, all right, you're going to reduce, out of every 10 trades you take, you're going to win between 7 and 8. If there is no news momentum and there's no manipulation. Okay, but guess what? You will learn less. You will miss many opportunities. The times you have to explore the market, you will miss them. But this would always put you in a position of wins in trading. When you allow the market to always give you a structure before you trade volume. Does that make sense? It's 3:16 already. Okay, so this is also something I'm waiting for. Despite the fact that I've gotten in on a technical, I can still get in on a technical level here. All right, I'm also looking out for what? Market structure. The moment some of you have taken your TP in some of the trades while market structure has not happened, it means you're missing out on the big opportunities in the market. Okay, you're missing out on the big opportunities. So I told you guys that I gave you guys a trade on GBP USD. What did I tell you GBP USD is going to do? GBP USD. So I gave a trade today on buy, right? Okay, but I also told you overall, this is my strong buy side liquidity. But if you see an opportunity of intraday, that doesn't mean I'm going to miss it. But I already give you guys a trade on buy, all right, around this area. Why did I do that? Okay, because we have a very strong pitch on this level, and this market actually had this level. So it's either this market respond because the market has exhausted. But if it doesn't, you know this market is coming here, which gives me a good opportunity to eat back up. Okay, so when you take your opportunities, don't just lean on the trade idea. Also, mostly when you are live, take the opportunities of live very seriously. Learn, because this is what you will do by yourself when no one is watching you. The things you are able to learn, the things you are able to practice, the instructions you are able to take. Okay, every trade has an opportunity to teach you. The question is, are you learning it or you're just trading it? Okay. Any questions so far? So I gave you guys USD JPY. I gave you guys Euro USD. I'm already on a trade on GBP USD. I've already given you guys a trade on gold. Okay. So some of you can have your first exit on gold at 2627.23. Get out on your first exit. Okay, your second exit on 2649 points. Okay, have I blessed you today? There's a lot to learn around this area, but I just felt like 2 hours is not even enough. But I just wanted to give you guys a piece of that information when it comes to knowing why you trade. Okay, stop wasting time. Time is precious. It's better. Don't become a junkie of trading. All right, that only feels that feeling of the highness. So you're just looking for profit to just get high. No, it's a game. Know how to play the game. Okay. Any questions so far? I think I can take maybe 1 or 2 questions. Can we get the gold chart? There you have it. Any other question? So I said on Thursday, we're going to be having a session on Thursday. Next week is going to be an amazing. We're cooking up something next week. We're going to have a trade-a-thon next week. We're going to be bringing some amazing educators. Some of you know that you'll be surprised to have. International world-class educators. We have something we're cooking, and by Thursday, I'll be making the official announcement on the details. But don't miss the Thursday session. I'm going to also post it. We're going to be having a broker setup. Don't miss that opportunity. Okay, stay connected. Some of you are cold. Some of you are not fired up. Some of you don't really know what's happening here. Some of you don't care to know what's going to happen. You only care to know when you show up. All right. The best way to tap into any success is not to see it for yourself, see beyond yourself. What is the vision that this person in front of me right now, what is pushing you? What are you looking at? I like to see what you're looking at. Because the moment you begin to ask yourself and task your mind to begin to see what I am seeing, then you can actually take what I am giving. Because why? Your mind is in the vision. Okay. Some of you, you're just all about yourself. How can I come and learn? How can I come and take? Yes, there will be enough taking. As long as your mind is, the scripture says, "He giveth seed to the sower and bread to the eater." Question is, who are you? Are you a sower or you are an eater? If you're always eating, God will give you bread. But you will not have an availability on bread on store. You would always be in need of it. So your appreciation to God is going to be based on how much He provides bread for you. It's a choice in life. Some of you are dependent on things you can give. You're dependent on taking them. The choice you are making in this group and in this thing we're offering you, the choice is yours. You've been making, every time we come every day, we show up, come every day, you're making a choice. You're making a decision, but the thing is you don't know. Okay, you show up. But what are we really doing? What are we involved in? You are not part of that, but you're part of taking what we're giving, which is also good. It's a choice. Life is all about choices. You want to be a 6-figure income earner, a 7-figure income earner, it's your choice. If you want to struggle through your finances, it's entirely your choice. Okay. We're offering something that's going to make you not struggle for your finances. We're offering you something that is going to make you not depend on trading. Okay. But we're also offering you something that will make you depend on trading. The question is, what are you seeing? It's entirely your choice. If there's no question, it's been my privilege and an honor to have talked to you today, giving you value. All right, created opportunities to earn more in the market, because when I teach you, I earn. I don't even know how I get paid. That's why I like teaching you, because I earn. I get paid. It's showing in my bank account. Because if the laws of the universe says it, go practice it. All right. You may not know how the universe is paying you, but practice what it says. Practice the laws and the principles, you get paid. Okay. So how many of you are getting paid from the universe? Do you think, I said this right now, someone will say, okay, how can the universe pay me? How many of you want that? How many of you just want that in your mind? Is it possible for the universe to pay me? All right, put 5 on the chat if you just wondered. So let me give you a concept. There is money everywhere. Money is not in limited supply. It's unlimited. All right. It's in unlimited supply. The question is, are you seeing the supply or you're in a place of need? When you're in a place of need, you can never see supply. Okay. So there are certain laws and principles that governs the earth. Whether you know them or not, it doesn't matter. All right. I could boldly tell you, right, God is not blessing anyone right now. Many of you have a concept of prayer that God should bless me. God is not blessing you. God is not emotionally connected to you. Okay, God is a God of rule. He's a God of law. He's a God of principles. He's not a respecter of person. So no matter how sorry you feel for yourself or how emotional you get into prayers and you pray for God to bless you, all right? So our future is God's past. So you may think in your future, you prayed for something and God did it. No, he didn't do it. He already did it. You just experienced it. So a lot of people have a wrong concept, that they have wrong trainings on the blessings of God. Okay, and they've been taught wrongly. I've grown to understand those who say, when you learn the word of God or you learn the principles of life, so there is the principles and the essence of God, and there is the principles of the universe. All right. That is why even a layman and a devil worshiper can practice the principles of the universe and they will get a reward, irrespective of their personality. Because why? God is a respecter of principles. As long as the earth remains, seed time and harvest will never cease. It's not an emotional connection to any being, whether religion or anything. If you sow, you would reap. The measure at which you sow is the measure at which it will be met to you. The only thing that is available, all right, to true sons of God is grace. Grace works on principles, not emotions. So when I do life, I do principles. I search out for principles. What is the principles that guides every successful relationship? What is the principles of love? What is the principle of sowing? What is the principle? All right. There's a principle. There are principles that guides everything. There are principles of money. When you learn these principles of money, all right, you will get a reward of it. When you wake up in the morning, ask yourself, who am I going to bless today? You will never leave that day not being blessed. When you do it over a period of 100 days. There's a principle of numbers. Okay. There's a principle that if you do something over a period of 21 days, you're going to get a concept out of it. Do you guys? So you mean, have you practiced it? You can break a habit in 21 days by serious intentionality and consistency. It's a principle. It does not respect you, whether you like it or not. If you do it the way you are told to do it, it will create a concept. All right. So I use that principle to learn, and I use that principle to execute actions, and I've gotten a result. Now it's autopilot. I don't have to feel like doing it. Okay. If I want to learn anything right now, put it in my face. 21 days, 21 times. If it is so hard, I cast it into the next number. 400 and 400 something. It's a principle of number. You can break strong paradigms by principle. It does not respect anybody. So many of you are so emotional about life. You're so religious. You know, a lot of people have used religion as a manipulation to seek God's favor. No. That is why a wicked person can practice what God says and they will get a result. But the son will not get the result. Why? God is a God of rule. So what rules do you know and you are operating today? Learn them. Learn rules. There are rules to money. Okay? If you chase money, you give the liberty of owning it. It's a law. Money is not to be chased. Money is to be attracted. So whether you know all of the principles and strategies of forex trading, if you still operate by the principle of chasing money, you're going to die poor with an everlasting skill of wealth in your mind. All right. So if you do not change the principles you operate on, no matter how much you operate on the technical side, you never get the reward of depth, the depth reward. Am I making sense to someone? You know, someone needs to see success is not a coincidence. So, Kenry, why do you just, Kenry, what are you trying to say? I just said something right now. I get paid by what I do, but I don't even know where it comes from. But over years, I've been seeing it in my bank account, and I don't need to know where it comes from, because the rule and the principle of give, it shall be given unto you. Good measures, pressed down, shaken together, shall men give. It's a principle. And the principle is not for Christians, neither is it for Muslim, or it's not for religion. So what do you want to, do you know why I know a lot of things today? Because I teach a lot of things. Okay. Do you know what I have in life? Because I give. So it is what you do. A lot of people are not in the a lot of people are in the channels of receiving, while a lot of people are in the channels of supply. It's a choice. Okay. He said, the benevolent one giveth seed to the sower and bread to the eater. So question, who receives supply? Who receives supply? You guys talk to me on the chat. So if I want to have more than enough in life, I just need to change my channel. Every day I supply. I may supply care. I may supply love. I may supply attention. I may supply actions. I may supply money. Okay. When I supply money, I get money. But the truth is, I don't only get money when I supply money. Who am I giving money today? Many of you have earned because I gave you money. Not fiat, but I gave you true knowledge and true leverage, and you earned. Do you think you have to pay me money back before I receive money? No, pressed and shaking together, there's an abundance of wealth waiting for me. The only thing the devil can stop, okay, is to distract me from the idea and strategies to receive it. But the money is already there. It's a law. So that's why I always have supply. I always have more than enough to give. Because while I'm not chasing money, I'm attracting it. Okay, the last thing I'm going to say, don't be disobedient. How many of you are seeing what's happening in cryptocurrency today? All right, put crypto on the chat. In the next 5 years, some people are still going to be poor. But one of the things you want to tell is not a prayer. Just tell yourself, I'm not going to be one of them. Okay. But if you're not careful in the next 5 years, all right, if you do not change the way you receive information, you're going to be where you are. It's not a curse. So if you have been following me different times, I will tell you guys projects to buy. December, I told them to buy. How many of you have seen what's happening in Doge? I adopted some crypto and I told the community to buy this crypto. I told you guys to buy Ripple. I told you guys to buy Doge. I told you guys to buy Solana. For those of you that have depth of money, always store your money in Bitcoin rather than store it in your bank account. Did you see, some of you are trading right now, but there are people who are not trading. They make crazy money than you can ever trade and accumulate in 10 years. They made it from yesterday to today. Just by taking risk. The concept of wealth is your ability to take risk on proper information. Then if you do not have the information, take it on mentors. Okay. Doge. How much is the price of Doge right now? When I saw my wallet on Doge, I said, wow, this is beautiful. Ripple, over 100%. Doge. Doge is almost at 50 cents now, right? When I told you guys to buy it, 9 cents. It was 9 cents, 7 cents. It's almost at 50 cents. How many percent is that? Over 500%. So imagine you put $1,000 on Doge. You'll be sitting on $5,000 profit just by following instructions. Some of you have this amount of money in your bank account, and all you do is you spend. You do not have the quota for investing. I've always guided, have crypto portfolio. When you're earning money, take 25% of what you earn, invest it in crypto, take 15, put it in your children, buy crypto in their name. I told my wife, she's not even checked it, okay? But I believe the rise of Bitcoin would have made nothing less than $1,000 on it. So my children are making money just because their parents are taking action. See, there's a principle. I just told you something right now. The question is, I will say it again. Maybe the next 1 year, I'm going to say it again. Maybe in another 1 year, I'm going to say it again. But question, guess what? Are you guys still going to be hearing it? These are principles. I was told to do it. I never knew how to quota my investing, what I earn, all right? What I earn, I break it into jars. I told you guys a book to read, 5 Wealthy Secrets That 96% of us don't know by Craig Hill. Okay, and you're going to learn the concept of the rich, what they do with money. Many of you, you don't have a problem of money. You just have a problem of not knowing how to use it, how to manage it. There's no problem of money. Okay, when you earn 1,000 or you earn 1 million, the difference between the person who's rich and the person who's not rich is not because they don't earn, it's because they don't know how to spend, or the only thing they do is spend. Okay, when I was in the IM Academy, I heard from one of the educators, all right, I've not even read the book at the time, of how he's an educator now, he's successful, he's rich, so I should hear him. He said, oh, how? When he was struggling, just like I was, okay, he heard one of his mentors tell him that whatsoever you earn, take 10% of it and put it into crypto. So he started practicing it. There was a time he did a call and he showed us his crypto portfolio. I almost fainted. This is just a space of, I think, about 4 or 5 years. What you do today will show up tomorrow. It's not in money, it's in action. Okay, just practice the principle. Take 10%, put somewhere. So now I got to grow. Now I do. See, yeah, at some point, I don't do it all the time. Maybe when there are pressures, so many things, what I slow down. But again, eventually, there is a concept. When you earn money, do not spend all your money in one jar. Don't put your money in one jar. You will not manage your wealth correctly. But learn this from me. Anything you earn, irrespective of what it is today, all right, as long as you are in the working class, take 25%. If you can do your best, take 35% and invest it in crypto. And when you invest it in crypto, it's not invest to get a reward. No, change your asset class. Rather than save money in the bank or buy mutual fund, okay, change your asset class. It means I'll convert this money into asset and I'll leave it just like you buy a land. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked what is going to be in the next 2-3 years. Don't care about the return on investment. Okay, sometimes they are not even happening. Nothing is happening. Sometimes they're even reducing. But the world, over the last the world is telling you a language. There's a language for the rich. Money is always around you. How much are you investing? Okay, Bitcoin is going to get to $150,000. Many of you are still going to get it. Many of you are still going to doubt. Bitcoin is going to get to $1 million. Many of you are still going to doubt, but it will get to $1 million. Then there will be the stories of those, oh, I heard it, or they said it, or there will be those of, man, I really invested in crypto. I invested in crypto 5 years ago. I put this amount of money, and this is what I bought houses. I bought. It's just good. What's going to be your story? It's what you do. There's no emotions about it. If it crashes, fine. Those who took action will be victims. Those who don't took action, they will bloat. I said it. But what did you gain by saying it? All right. You think if you do not lose money, you gained? So, oh, I wasn't part of it. You think that's a gain? No, that's fear. That's not taking a chance on an opportunity. Those who took a chance, watch it. In the next 5 years, they'll take a chance on another opportunity. One is going to work and will make a difference. It only takes one to make a difference. So keep trying. All right. So I may not know the next bull run right now, but I've taken position. There are crypto assets that are coming that probably over the next couple of months, maybe in February, we're already working on some projects we're going to share within the crypto environment, our crypto community, for the next layers to take, because this environment is about Forex, binary, and crypto. We may not have, I've been doing crypto. I've been telling people about crypto. So the last time I really talked about crypto was between December last year and the first quarter of this year. For a while, I've not talked about crypto because why? I don't see people taking actions. I've been having information, but I don't share. All right. I've not really had proper students. Okay, well, but I do have, there are some projects I've taken advantage of. See, many of you are struggling. Many of you will not do 100% in a year, 200% in a year in your trading. Okay, but you know you can leverage some crypto asset that will make up to, all right, 200-300% for you. There are many ways to make money from this space in trading, but many of you are just all about take profit. All right. With that being said, God bless each and every one of you. Have a beautiful day. Stay connected, follow instructions. It's really the game to grow in